What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. In this video, we're talking about Green Arrow issue number 11. This one is written by Joshua Williamson, art by Sean Isaacs, Phil Hester, and who is the other artist? Eric Gapster. So there's a lot of different working artists on this particular issue. So basically, in the end of the last issue, they were going into this place to get the data from Sanctuary, you know, that Heroes in Crisis storyline that nobody really likes. Amanda Waller wants that little, because it's all embedded on, I guess, Psycho Pirate's mask, if I'm not mistaken, and she wants that data for her own reasons, because like I said, if she has all that dirt on every hero, she can use that to manipulate people and just do terrible, evil things, because Amanda Waller is just an awful person. I don't really like her character, but in the way you're kind of not supposed to like her. But anyway, so a security measure was enacted, and so constructs of the Justice League, not the actual members themselves, are coming in to fight Ollie and the Arrow fam, and so the Arrow fam kind of comes in to kind of rescue them, and they manage to escape with the masks. And now Amanda Waller wants it, but Ollie's like, hey, we had a deal to make. Take me to Malcolm Merlyn first, and then you can get your stuff. So yeah, all that's going on right now. And so Ollie's off there. Leon's still alive. Roy has to go to Gotham, I guess, to go find her, because she's been in the stuff in Detective Comics. Not sure how that all fully lines up 100%, but it is what it is. Then we kind of get a little bit of a background on Malcolm Merlyn. So if you're familiar with the character from the show Arrow, this is not the same thing as that, obviously. It's a good way to kind of recap if you're not as familiar with the character, because, I mean, the character's origins are kind of all over the place, so it's nice to kind of get that a little bit reestablished right here. We found out his history. We found out, like, and he hates Ollie, or Ollie was once a student of his. He was trained by, like, the League of Assassins and Ra's al Ghul, and then, like, there's always been this tension between the two of them, and he did something to kind of, like, take Ollie away from his family by implanting some sort of device, and now Ollie is there to kind of face him off, kind of, like, once and for all for the final confrontation. But he's not alone this time. He has crafted, like, some constructs of various members of the Arrow fam, or multiple versions across the multiverse, so that all of them can face Oliver at once, and basically that's kind of it. So Oliver now has to fight his family, not the exact versions of them. I'm sure, like I said, it's probably just some random, like, constructs of them, kind of like what they faced off against with the Justice League. I don't think it's actual versions of them, right? I think it's the constructs, like the Justice League, but it's an excuse for Oliver to fight members of his family in some sort of capacity. But yeah, that's basically the issue in a nutshell. So the Amanda Waller stuff is kind of pushed off to the side a little bit, while Ollie goes to face Merlyn, even though he just kind of left him in that void a few issues ago. Not sure he wants to go back, so like, wouldn't it have been better just to kind of leave him as is, and then get the brain bomb stuff, or the time, whatever you call the implants in their heads or whatever, get that out of their system so their family can be united and strong. But now he wants to go fight Merlyn again. I mean, we just dealt with Merlyn a few issues ago. I'm kind of surprised we're dealing with him once more, but I mean, the artwork is pretty nice too. Like, it's cool to see other members of the Arrow fan come in to kind of help him and face off. Like, it creates an interesting looking visual to have them against the Justice League, if you will. So that was kind of neat, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about bringing Merlyn back in, like, this soon, considering we just kind of left him in that void. But now he's kind of back again, and this is being billed, I guess, as the final confrontation with them or something like that. It's been fine. I didn't, like, hate the issue by any means. I like the artwork, and I like seeing the Arrow fam kind of together doing their shtick, if you will. But, like, all things considered, like, this isn't what I would call the strongest issue in this run per se, but I thought it was totally, like, serviceable. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing kind of wraps itself up. What is he going to do with Amanda Waller now that she's kind of there in full force control of things? Only time will tell. So yeah, that's basically the issue in a nutshell. What did you all think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications. That'll be it for my DC comic book reviews for this week. It's nice when it's kind of just a lighter week, instead of having like 10 issues at once, because there's some weeks where it's just so many comic books to cover, and I'm like, wow, why do I always read everything that's always releases on, like, this one specific week? Why can't it be spaced out a little bit more? But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. So anyways, that's all I have to say. Post your comments down below. Sure, like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, all the other fun stuff. I guess I'll post some other videos later on this week. We'll see what happens. There's a new Crisis movie coming out, so, or part 2 of it at least. Part 3 will be kind of the big deciding closing factor of it all, but I'm not really, like, super mega hyped for it. I didn't care much for part 1, and the Tomorrowverse just has not wowed me in really like any capacity. So I'm hoping that like some good stuff at least happens in part 2. I think it's out on digital maybe today, but I bought the Blu-ray and it's coming in like tomorrow, so I'm like, I'll just wait to watch it tomorrow or something, or whatever. So only time will tell though. But anyways, what do you all think? Post your comments down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.